Hello everyone. Um, Today this is going to be a serious video. I just got done watching two videos from very amazing people that one of them being KaijuKim. I will link you down below. And also Alyssa. Alyssa has already put out there that she's left the Godzilla fandom. I don't blame her. And KaijuKim has also made basically an announcement saying that, you know, this is going to be her last G-Fest that she's going to be going to, and that herself might just consider that as well. One, I need to apologize to them. Not because I did something to them. I didn't do anything. Actually, Alyssa, you know, she's been a good friend and also a sister in Christ, and also a sister in the terms of being in the military. She's in the Navy. I was in the Air Force. So she is serving right now, and I have served in the United States Air Force. So basically being brother and sister in arms as well. My dog is wanting to play right now. You can sit there. But I need to apologize because you men need to grow up. Those who are in the Godzilla fandom, doesn't matter if you're in your teens, 20s, 30s, 40s, 60s, and up. I say this because in today's society has allowed people to be like this. And it's not just in the Godzilla fandom, it's in all fandoms from what I can understand. That there's a huge level of immaturity, a huge level of insensibility towards others if they do not agree with you, that you believe that you have every right on the face of the earth to destroy that person, humiliate that person because they don't agree with you. As KaijuKim put it, you have your opinion, and you are, by all rights, you have the right to have your opinion. But so does the person who has the opinion that goes against your opinion. They have that right too. And the thing is, I did not sign my name on the dotted line going into the military, putting my life on the line so that we can have men and women be this way towards one another. Yes, we all live in the United States, those who do live here in the United States. You have rights and liberties. So does everybody else who lives here. You aren't the one who dictates it. So, with that being said, I am highly and thoroughly disappointed in the Godzilla fandom. I am also highly disappointed with G-Fest itself. And it's not G-Fest, I guess, as a whole. I guess it's certain factions. And if they see this, I hope you guys do take it into consideration. You have certain peoples that shouldn't be in positions of power within G-Fest. They kind of push it too far. But I'm not going to go any further with that. But I'm not going to G-Fest. I was going to, but due to certain things, Um, unfortunately, I cannot go. Now, talking about this, I too basically want to drop away from the Godzilla fandom. Not away from Godzilla itself. I still have plenty of figures, as you can see here in the background. I've got plenty of them. And I still will love Godzilla no matter what. I mean, I still have t-shirts. You know, my children, when my wife and I start to have children, I'm going to introduce them to Godzilla, and hopefully they'll have a love for it as much as I do. If not, then that's their choice. But that's neither here nor there. But now, does that have anything to do with the small company that I'm trying to make, Lizard King Productions? No, it does not. I am still going full force on that. I am still working on certain things, and I am still trying to get things together. But the Godzilla fandom as a whole, I have to admit it is broken. Because I too have also been on the receiving end of a lot of criticism, a lot of hate. I have put this out before, I think in a live stream before on my Instagram. So I will delve into that just a little bit here, just to kind of let you guys see what I've had to deal with. There was an official announcement back when -1 was still kind of shrouded in mystery on what was going to be in it and what was going to be around it. But there was an official announcement by Bandai, who, has the rights to a lot of the Godzilla figures, or not rights to them, but rights from Toho to be able to make them. And so Bandai put out the Godzillasaurus, or the Godzilla from Odo Island, from Godzilla -1, out there for the public to see. Well, I thought that was, well, it's out there in the public. I guess it's for everybody here to, see and get excited about. So I posted it, and I did it in the hopes of being able to have some kind of conversation about it. A really nice discussion. It's like, hey, what could this be? And is this, just a whole bunch of thoughts that could, create really cool conversations with people? No, I got the exact opposite. I had people cuss me out about it, telling me that I am a horrible Godzilla fan, that I should have posted that with, look at your own risk kind of thing, spoiler alert kind of stuff. And it's like, well, how is it a spoiler if it was officially put out by Bandai? It made no sense to me. But that's all the kind of hate that I ended up getting. I even got people writing me emails and sending me messages, like direct messages, telling me how horrible of a person I am for putting that out, and that I somehow managed to ruin the film for them. It makes no sense. And then the whole, Godzilla with the pink spines and everything. It's like, look, guys, grow up and mature up. But then again, for those of you who follow what society and socials tell you, then I guess you're very much in the right in your own mind. But the reality is, you need to grow up and mature up. This is a made-up character. This thing doesn't exist. It is not real. And the fact that you guys make this your whole life, I hate to say this, but it's kind of pathetic. It very much is. I mean, there's no problem with having fun with this. Quite the contrary. Godzilla was meant, you know, as an allegory, yes. But the fandom was meant to be something that was fun. We all knew, and everybody knew ages ago, that this character is nothing real. And that's what made it fun. That it could be anything. It can represent anything. But now, in the past few years, it's become rather apparent that everybody has their opinion, and their opinion matters, and no other opinion matters. And that if there is an opinion, it's immediately shut down. That is not yours. So, with that being said, I'm going to try to go to G-Fest. You know, I do help a few people. But, and also me trying to get my little company off the ground. But to be a part of a fandom that wants to destroy and sexualize any woman who has an interest that normally a lot of women wouldn't have an interest in, and then all of a sudden the men find out that there's a woman, and then they find out that she's pretty, that they want to get in her pants because of it. And it's like, look guys, if you're that desperate, there's so many other different ways you can go about doing this. You could get onto internet sites, like dating sites. You can go and look for love that way, if you don't want to go out and actually try to look for it yourself, like in person. I'm disappointed in a lot of the men in this fandom. I'm disappointed, highly disappointed. And that's why I have to once again apologize to Alyssa. I have to apologize to KaijuKim. I have to apologize to any woman who is in the Godzilla fandom that has been getting this kind of stuff from men. I really have nothing else to say. Just the sheer disgust at the men who are in this fandom that choose to be this way. And I'm not saying every man is, but there are quite a few of you out there that are. Now, if that decreases my views here on YouTube, then so be it. YouTube isn't my life. Instagram isn't my life. Facebook isn't my life. Twitter isn't my life. I have a life. I just choose to have fun with certain things, but I don't make it my livelihood. So, to those who have not done the disgusting and terrible things to these who used to be fans or part of the fandom, I'm also disappointed with you guys too. You haven't said anything. You haven't tried to stand up for these people. You haven't tried to step in and try to be, you know, an actual good person and stop this at the root. Now, I can also say that for some of us, we didn't know. We didn't go that far. We didn't look that far into it. And I'm sad to say that a lot of us, including myself, we didn't try to look that far in, because it's supposed to be a community. And communities are supposed to look out for each other. So with that being said, I am going to step away from the Godzilla fandom. Doesn't mean that I'm stepping away from Godzilla itself, or the company that I am making, or any company who is out there that makes Godzilla figures or anything like that. I'm just stepping away from the fandom. And again, I can't say this enough. To you, Alyssa, to you, KaijuKim, I'm sorry. And I know that doesn't fix anything. I know that that doesn't right all those wrongs. So with that, I will be making my review videos for figures still. But I'm not, I probably might not go to G-Fest a lot. I'll probably go like maybe once every 3 years or so, or whatever. But yeah, I can't be a part of a fandom who would do such a thing. That's shameful. It's disgusting. And I hope that this wakes a lot of you up. Until next time, guys.